You guys know every once in a while I drop a video that's kind of hard for people to watch. Well, this is one of those videos. It's going to be hard for a lot of people to watch. Well, there's a guy. He's a senior executive at Uber. His name's Eric Cartwright. And a lot of people heard about him. My man Juan Vargas, he hit me up to him. But I guess he was a guy who was saying things on about Trump, about the assassination and everything, like, hey, next time I hope the guy's a better shot. Basically, what he's saying. Why did we, not be able to kill Trump? This is basically what this guy's out there putting on his Facebook account, what he's putting out on social media. He's a senior at Uber, senior executive at Uber. Instead of doing politics the way where we go to a voting booth and we say the majority of this country will choose our next president, the majority of this guy is archaic. We should just murder somebody. If we don't want him, let's just kill him. This is a senior at Uber. We as Americans are supporting this corporation who's got people like him running it. People like me, a Republican, who was told in my car, don't speak about politics to riders. You don't talk politics. It's not even about talking politics. This is about life. You wishing somebody was in a casket, wishing somebody didn't have a husband, a father, a brother, a cousin, all because you don't like them politically. And you're running a corporation that deals with people from all backgrounds of this nation. And this guy's got the nerve to have a rainbow flag on his background as if he wants to help everybody. It's for all. It's not for all. It's for all who you agree with and for everybody else you'd wish dead. I don't see how Uber has somebody like this working for him. I don't see how Uber would want to be affiliated with them. I don't see how any American who stands for freedom, who stands for righteousness and our rights to vote would even get into Uber and be okay with paying to support people like this who are getting rich off of our backs. I don't see how Uber would do it. Uber should be like, you know what? Nah, you're out of here, man. You're gone. You're gone. You don't wish that a former president got his head blown off in front of everybody, thinking it's a joke, it's a game. And hey, if you don't like what I think, just unfriend me. This is not about social media. This is not a game. It's not about unfriending you. This is about the generation that's coming up under us, who's looking for leaders. You're supposedly a senior leader at a corporation telling kids, hey, if you don't like somebody, just be a better shot. That's how it works. Be a better shot. Take care of it like that. I hope every driver out there plays this video for everybody that gets in your car today, letting them know who their dollars are going to and that it's okay if you say, hey, you know what? I'll cancel this ride and you can pay me on Venmo or Cash App. If you want to support me, an American that supports freedom, that supports voting, that supports somebody not getting their head blown off just because you don't like them, I'll cancel this ride for you. I'll get you there. Don't worry about it. You can even pay me less. You ain't even got to tip me. Instead of paying, $80, pay me $65. We'll call it good. You ain't even got to tip me. Why support a company like that? We out here in these streets, driving, breaking our cars, breaking our backs, missing time with our families to support somebody like that, to make sure they got a bonus with our US dollars, to make sure they got a good life with our American freedom. And they wish instead of going to the booth, oh, just blow this guy's head off. We don't care about him. Yeah, now America's great. I don't like him. I don't like what he tweets. I don't like how he speaks to people. I want to see him in a casket. This is about real life. It's not about seeing somebody in power or not. It's about somebody wishing that their head got blown off in front of everybody. And these are the people we giving our money to, giving our time and effort and energy to. People like this. I mean, look at what happened with Bud Light. We just didn't like the fact they chose somebody like Dylan to promote it. And all of a sudden they got canceled. Bud Light went through a headache. We should be able to do the same to somebody like Uber. If you're going to put people in positions of power in your company, we as drivers should speak out by voting, by saying, hey, you don't want to leave this ride on the app. I'll take this ride off the app. I'll do the ride for you, but I'm not doing it on Uber. I'm not letting you pay Uber. I'm not letting you pay we speaking with our dollars. I'm not letting you pay these people. I'm not letting you keep people like that in power. Eric Cartwright. No, we're not doing that. And any politician out there that's saying the same thing he's saying, any citizen of America that's saying the same thing he's saying, they wish he was assassinated. We missed. We better do better next time. He's promoting a next time. This is a senior at Uber promoting to some fanatic out there a next time. Hey, if you get them, we at Uber will be very happy. We at Uber might give you a discount. We at Uber love the fact that you want to kill this guy. We support that. This is what he's saying all over social media. Support Uber, you're supporting the assassination of a former president. This is what they're telling you right to your face. Wake up and see it. This guy should not even be sitting in Uber's offices. He shouldn't have another job on American soil, period. Wishing that something like this happens to a leader in this country who did things for the people in this country and always fights for these people in this country. He's in this country. It's like treason. That's what it feels like, treason. Like somebody wants you to do better in this country and do better for Americans, and you wish them to get their head blown off. I hope everybody plays this video. And I specifically didn't say a cuss word on this video, just so if you want to play this for any rider that gets in your car, knock yourself out. You got my blessing. And I hope the rider says, you know, I'm glad you played this. I didn't know Uber had people like that at work for him. I'm glad you played this. Hey, man, here's $50. Cancel the ride. I don't want to do this on Uber. Cancel the ride. And another thing, it's a shame that Uber got the nerve last week to send out a memo to all of us about recommitting to community guidelines, recommitting to Uber, recommitting to what Uber stands for. And this is what the seniors at Uber stand for. Wishing former presidents got their head blown off in front of everybody and being happy about it and saying, well, if you don't like it, just get off my social media. It ain't about being on your social media. I don't support your lifestyle. If this is what you think, I don't want to be paying millions of dollars to make sure you get a bonus. I don't be making sure your mortgage is paid, your luxury car is sitting in the driveway. If this is really how you feel, it ain't about your social media. It's about you. And I don't support that. And you already know, so I'm going to say it up front. There is no other YouTube channel out there that deals with gig economy gonna speak about this. I'm the only one, because y'all know how we do at the barbecue. We keep it 100 around here. We see what's out there and we gonna speak on it. If it's real life and it's something that happened in this world and I think you need to know about it, oh, I'm gonna speak on it. They bold enough to put it on social media. I'm bold enough to put it on my social media too. You bold enough to say this out loud. I'm bold enough to say it out loud too. Now what? Checkmate. And there's going to be a lot of riders out there that need to understand who they're putting their money on. I'm glad he put it on social media because I hate to see snakes. It's time to cut the grass. Time to figure out who these liars are, who these thieves are. I want to see who these evil people really are. Because there's a reason why Uber is the way it is, involved with the governments and involved with local, state, federal government, the way it is. There's a reason why. And we're going to get to the bottom of it one day. But to know that this man, a senior level feels the freedom to out loud say he wishes a president got assassinated. That should tell you something about the company culture, because he shouldn't be able to go to work and feel okay about it. But we know they got Tony West there, Kamala Harris's brother-in-law. They know Democrats, they basically run Uber. So for him to have the whole heart to say, I could say this out to the world and feel comfortable with my job. I don't care about you Republicans out there. I don't care about somebody's life being taken out there. I don't have to care because I work at Uber. And at Uber, our culture is we don't care about Trump. We hope he gets killed. This is what they can say at Uber. They can say it out loud.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
And he said it out loud to everybody's face. So why you sitting in your car today, watching them pings hit your phone, watching these people pay this money to get in the car? Know this money is going to people like him. Know every ounce of work you put into your life is going to people like him. You think the plantation is bad. You know what it is now. And the barbecue coming 100 with it. Ain't no other channel gonna speak on it. I can tell you that right now, because they not like this. This is different. This is real. This ain't rhetoric. I always keep it 100 over here. I don't play the game. So if you guys want to go out there, share this video. Let people know what's really going on in this country. The people who are operating our transit systems in this country are pitching to get Trump killed. Hopes the next time they don't miss. Hope the next shooter is better. These are people in charge of our transportation saying this. Share this video. Make sure you do.
Because of a podcast.
I think your podcast has changed my life.
And I'm going to share this podcast with everyone I meet.